Well, good morning. It's a Sunday, and we had a pretty good productive day yesterday. Today is going to be mostly trying to write and put some of these actually online. I think we had a few more views of the first one, but for those folks that are watching, and I know they're not many at this point, but as they are, let me apologize again for the second one. With practice, I hope these are getting better. Interesting things going on today. Well, the recovery effort in North Carolina and Tennessee continues, but again, every picture I've seen is devastating. It's a combination of the river, but it's also the poverty, unfortunately, that was up there. These people basically perched on the edge of a river, next to a road, next to a river, and that river just basically took everything away. And you know, it's hard to recover for something like that. No, not only these people, you know, are poor. None of them have insurance, and especially none of them have flood insurance, which is what the insurance companies make a determination of wind or water. Usually that only is an impact or even a question on the coast. But here it is all flood, just all rain. And that goes on. And believe me, that's going to be years before, you know, that gets better. Oh, get this. There's another hurricane coming and should hit Florida somewhere around the Tampa area on Wednesday. And the National Hurricane Center is basically saying that this will probably be a 2 or a 3. But again, you know, this is an area of the country that doesn't need any more rain. They certainly don't need a hurricane. So that's one to watch. On the political front, Kamala, I pronounced that right, is going on a media blitz, and you wouldn't believe the ones that she's going to be on. So it should be really interesting and what kind of impact that has. The first signs, I saw one today for Trump, make America great again. My word, I tell you what, people who are supporting him, I don't understand it. I don't. And these are most of these people, at least in my neighborhood, I believe, are educated to some extent. I mean, they're not poor. They have, you know, very nice houses and an upscale neighborhood, and they're still supporting this piece of trash that you know, is in front of, you know, the nation here shortly. And we vote in just a few days. The 15th of October is when the early voting begins here in Georgia. But the aspect of registration, which is just beyond words, is already over. You can't register again for this election. They have made it so that you have to register almost a month in advance before you can vote. You know, and we're already past that. So that's happening. And my wife is taking off here this morning and going to watch are the youngest in the family for the, I don't know how much of the day, but I'm going to be batching it, which is fine. And like I say, I'm going to try to get some of these online, and we, see how that works out. Had a strangest, I talk about dreams all the time. I had the strangest dream last night. Absolutely strange. I'm a real estate agent, of all things, and I basically I just walk into the real estate office, and they say, yeah, you can be a real estate agent for us. And for some reason, the next thing I have in the dream is I'm selling a house to this couple that really likes it, and there's another couple that also wants it. And all of a sudden, there's this bidding war, and I separate the two. And I go in another room, and I go back and forth, and then at the very end, the other person, now it's not a couple, it's just some man, says, no, I was just kidding. I wasn't really, I'm just throwing, that, and just trying to, he gave me some excuse in the dream that was very demonstrative. That's a good word, isn't it? And I don't remember what it was, but I remember making a loud noise. And I think I made that in my sleep, actually in bed, but I'm not sure. Crazy. Some of the reoccurring dreams I have. Although I have to admit, I think real estate is one of the first of these types of dreams. And again, the frustration or tension, what have you, is the bidding war that was in the dream and then coming apart. I don't know. But I got at the end, I was able to make, again, for some reason, I was able to make the people who had started the bidding go ahead and finish the purchase. And I went back to the office. I know this is so boring. I don't know why anybody's watching this. Anyway, I went back to the office, and then there are all these other real estate agents that are in the office, some congratulating, but most of them, kind of upset that this new person who's never been a real estate agent, is the one that sold this house. Crazy, absolutely crazy. And again, I can't remember ever having this dream before. So a new one on the list, right? Which I hope does not repeat. Let's put it that way. So what else? Oh, I'm going to make I was not famous, but I'm going to make a meatloaf tonight for dinner. That's so good. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be the height of the day. I'll tell you what, sometimes being retired and days just kind of walking into each other and not really making a dent one way or the other. I do have a semi-new PS5 game that I'm not doing real well on. I keep having to cheat to figure out what I have to do the next thing I'm supposed to do. Anyway, I got that to, I'm out in space again and I'm fighting, and I think I have to get to some sort of point, and then it will, take me back to another point where I have to do something. But that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Anyway, that's the day. But the most important thing is to get some of these, I don't know, these lifetime comments online, so that my four subscribers have something to watch, laugh at, hopefully, and go from there. I'm trying for 12 minutes at a time, and right now we're sitting at 11. So again, one quick subscribe and like, and we'll go from there. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the roundout. Bye now.